What's up, everybody? Welcome to
The OtakuZ podcast. Bow, 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 boom, boom.
Yeah. Y'all know me. I'm Chandler with the Z.
And it's your boy, the uncrowned Otaku.
Yeah. Insert applause noise. Yeah.
Woo!
It's been a while.
Has a long time, but we
Yeah.
back in action like we never left.
Yeah. We definitely back like we never left. Macklemore 2012.
What, what, what,
Something
what,
like that.
what?
There's some big things that we have not really talked about. I think the first one that Rooster Teeth is no longer a thing.
Yeah, RIP to the RT.
And so I think that's kind of like partially the reason why I was like, maybe we stop doing the podcast, or maybe like it fizzles out a little bit because like Death Battle was kind of like what we were covering.
That's how we bonded. We bonded over DB.
Yeah, that was our first few episodes, kind of like focused on Death Battle esque topics.
Factual.
But news came out last week.
And that's why we back.
Yeah, we back, and we are back because of Death Battle. Death Battle's back, and it's not the only thing that's back. There's a lot of things to cover today, you know?
Hell yeah, like this Kickstarter that is killing it. Oh, the Death
yeah.
Battle community is amazing.
Yeah, funded in 21 minutes. I love this community, man. I mean, as toxic as we can get, I think we're pretty, like, in the minor end of toxicity. You know what I mean?
Hey, I don't know about that. I think if you disagree with somebody's choice in a death battle, it's very toxic.
It can totally get toxic. That's for sure. So I figured we'd just like kind of just go over like some of the things that they've announced and just like chat it up a little bit about them. Like obviously they showed sneak previews for like Bowser versus Eggman and Omni-Man versus Bardock. I don't know if you got to see those. Did you get to see those?
I did because they were in the 3-minute video, but
Yeah.
I heard they announced other fights that I was not aware of.
Okay. So first, what are your thoughts on the Bowser versus Eggman? And
I don't get why we want that fight because they already did an Eggman versus Wily, and I'm pretty sure Bowser was in Bowser versus somebody. I think it was either K. Rool or like Donkey Kong or something.
It was Ganon.
Ganon is. I don't know why we're bringing back people that have been here before. My biggest thing with Death Battle is I love new people. It's like so many properties to take from. I hate when they reuse people. So I don't like that one. It just doesn't make sense in any capacity to me.
I like it because we're finally getting another army fight again. Because we haven't actually gotten an army fight in a death battle since. Well, I guess we had Ultron versus what was his name? Sigma? Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I feel like the true army fight was Eggman
Wily
versus
and
Wily.
Eggman.
And Eggman's gotten a lot new things since then, and so has Bowser.
Like what? Sonic ain't have no good games.
I never said they had good games, but when that one came out, we didn't even have like Sonic Forces, or I think the most recent thing that had like come out was it like 2010? Wait, we started in 2014. So yeah, Sonic Forces came out after that. I want to say Sonic Generations came out after that too. So there's I mean, I'm not saying good games have come out, but there are definitely games that have given Eggman more things, and like there's definitely games that gave Bowser new things. Like
Bowser versus Eggman doesn't even look like a match on paper. Like who wants that?
It is very popular because I know people like the Sonic versus Mario stuff.
I can see Sonic versus Mario, but Eggman versus Bowser,
Yeah,
that's like Brains versus Brawn.
it can be. It'll be interesting to see. I think Bowser has a lot of the physical advantages. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, every bit of it. Eggman's gonna really have to count on his robot people.
Yeah, I think it's gonna come down to like smarts plus how powerful they decide to put the Chaos Emeralds.
Eggman's clearly gonna win because Bowser, with the exception of his kids, the Goombas ain't helping nothing.
Yeah, I'm just
But
I don't know how Eggman wins because Bowser is so durable. You know what I mean?
if they give Eggman Metal Sonic, that's how he's gonna win.
I mean, Metal Sonic didn't do nothing to Zero, so
Yeah, but Zero ain't Bowser.
yeah. But this is also not Archie Eggman, as far as I'm aware. It could be Archie Eggman. If it's Archie Eggman, then it's gonna be a lot closer.
Yeah, okay. Nah, I still don't think it'll be close. Actually, I take that back.
All right.
Eggman got too many creations.
Okay. So the other one was Omni-Man versus Bardock.
Stomp.
It's definitely a stomp. Oh yeah, by sure a stomp. I think I think Bardock's gonna be like ahead by like miles, right? Right?
Yeah. This is the equivalent of Omni-Man versus Homelander, but This
But in
time,
reverse.
Omni-Man is the Homelander of the situation.
I'll say this. I think Omni-Man will be a better fight against Bardock than Homelander was to Omni-Man.
Yeah. It'll definitely be more competitive than that, but
Yeah,
still.
because
I feel like they're doing this.
They both got
Hmm?
hands. They both got hands.
Yeah, I feel like they had to do this because social media was a buzz about it. Everybody's been arguing about this on social media for like a year now.
Yeah, but I think Bardock is like, well, it'll all really depend. Does Bardock actually have in canon a planetary feat, or is it
In
only
canon?
is it only like there are people that are related to him that have planetary feats?
Yeah, it's like the he say she say. Like X
Okay.
has done this, so Y can do
Yeah,
this.
so it depends if they take that route of like we can't take that thing seriously, so we have to look at what he's actually done. So
Theoretically, he's more powerful than people who have been shown to blow stuff up, but
yeah,
he's never been it.
and theoretically, Popeye is never going to be killed. You know what I mean?
Unless he fights SpongeBob.
I think that fight would go off.
Oh,
Like,
that'd be nuts.
yeah.
SpongeBob would erase him from existence. That's a whole nother thing.
I don't even think that would work though.
The magic pencil? Hell yeah.
See, the thing is, like in canon, Popeye, his existence was shut off, and he still was there. So I don't know if the magic pencil would even work.
Now, see, this magic pencil would erase Popeye and Popeye's creator, so that Popeye could no longer exist. At least that's the way I would think.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I also think with the Bardock fight, it's gonna be close if they don't give him Super Saiyan. If they let Bardock go Super Saiyan, it's GG.
Oh, it's raps. It's raps. Does Bardock actually go Super Saiyan in the show?
He does in like his episodes, but I don't think his episodes are. I don't know if it's canon.
Okay, so I think this is what's gonna happen. I think it'll be a close fight, and then Bardock will go Super Saiyan and mop the floor.
Yeah, Super Saiyan definitely. It's such a stomp if he gets that.
Yeah.
It would only be fair not to give it to him.
I think they will give it to him because it's part of standard Arsenal.
GG's. Yeah, that's right.
All right. The other one that got announced shortly after was Kratos versus Ashura from Ashura's Wrath.
Oh, I heard about this. People have been spectating and wanting this fight for years now, and I don't understand why either.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Ashura is way more superior than Kratos because Ashura deals with big overarching gods, like the lead gods that protect universes. Kratos fights gods that command countries. Like Zeus was in charge of a country, and Kratos had to work his way up to beating Zeus. He not fighting like the people Ashura's fight. It's a difference in competitive levels.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, how high did they put was it Akuma from Street Fighter?
I don't remember.
Because doesn't Oni form actually like fight Ashura in canon?
I have no clue.
Yeah, like that. That's one of those things where I'm like, I've seen this fight, but I don't understand like how it happened or how it is.
It can't be the same one though.
I think it is literally Oni Akuma, but I think it'll be fun. I think they have really cool connections, and I think it'll be like awesome to see how they scale Kratos in a modern death battle as compared to season 1.
Didn't he fight Spawn in season 1?
Yeah.
And lose?
Yeah.
Oh, so they're trying to give him redemption. It's a shame they picked the wrong opponent.
I think a lot of Kratos' like popular opponents he does not win against.
Nah. But you know what this fight is equivalent to? The Wolverine versus Raiden fight they did a long time ago. Where it's just like two people that get fueled off of rage fighting each other. And it's gonna be a banger of a fight.
Oh yeah.
But it's just a stomp in one direction.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Wolverine versus Raiden wasn't necessarily a stomp.
Oh no, I meant stomp wise, like Bardock beating Omni-Man. This is gonna be another stomp in the season.
Yeah, I think a lot of episodes are probably gonna be stomps as going forward because it's just like that's just kind of the nature.
Yeah.
Is one character obviously has advantages over the other. I think this one will be not as close as Wolverine versus Raiden.
No, not even, because that one was actually competitive, and I think I picked wrong on that.
I think you did too.
Yeah.
I think I also picked wrong on that too because I just didn't know who Raiden was, and I was like, how's Raiden gonna get past the healing factor? And lo and
Yeah, that was
behold,
my
he
biggest
could.
thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know he could cut the adamantium.
I had a feeling that they'd find something, but really that fight came down to could Raiden do anything to the adamantium, and they concluded that he could. So the next one actually was they're gonna do a rematch of the Backer's Choice.
Oh, this was one of the Kickstarter levels where they can choose what they want, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, given the vast history of Death Battle, what is the one you want to see redone?
Oh, of all of them,
Yeah, of any of
Madara
them.
versus Aizen. Madara versus Aizen. I think they really underestimated Aizen's power of Genjutsu, how the perfect hypnosis would probably actually affect Madara, because they completely dismissed it.
Yeah.
So I think if they actually go back and study it, they would see that no, he would be put under hypnosis because this is a different scale than what anything in the Naruto universe would be capable of.
Yeah, I could see that.
So yeah.
I've also been more getting on this train that I don't think Naruto characters are as strong as Death Battle makes them out to be.
I also agree. Have you seen on TikTok they're going crazy about Naruto fighting Ichigo? And I just want to be like, yeah, I know Death Battle did this fight in Naruto 1, right?
Yeah, but like everybody's like Death Battle, that's not accurate, and they're just picking up. They always say that they're picking like the popular character, and Naruto's characters are more popular than the Bleach characters. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Death Battle, if y'all ever see this podcast episode, I want y'all to know and let it go down that I'm backing everything Death Battle does for that episode because they hit us with facts and numbers, and everybody I've seen on any social media platform is going off of feelings. And every time I see that, I'm like, bro, hit me with some facts, hit me with some numbers, and then talk to me. Tell me how what they did is wrong compared to what you're saying, and back it up.
Absolutely.
Until then, I'm like, Death Battle got it right to me.
Yeah.
Although I do agree that a vast majority of Bleach would beat a vast majority of Naruto. This was just one fight.
I think the Naruto characters have been overscaled.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I think Kakashi is probably the only character, and Might Guy. Those are probably the two characters that I agree with where they were scaled.
I forgot Guy was in. Yeah, he fought. Okay, yeah, he fought All Might. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Another banger.
I actually want to have. I want them to redo Yang versus Tifa.
Oh, because now they're not affiliated with Rooster Teeth. We can get the truth. We can get the honesty out of them now.
Yeah. Well, also.
You think Tifa should have won, right?
Oh well, yeah. I think. So back when they actually made that episode, that was after Link versus Cloud, the first fight.
Was it really that soon?
Uh-huh.
Jeez, okay.
It wasn't like back to back, but like it was before they did the Sephiroth versus Virgil fight, which is where they like took the literal durability feat from surviving, was it Meteor or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Or Solar, the explosion one, the explosion thing that Sephiroth does.
Yeah, that was BS.
Yeah, I forget what that move's called.
I think it was either Flare or Shadow Flare or something like that.
Yeah, whatever it is, like where the solar system gets blown up. Yeah, because back then they had bought into this. I think it was like a fan theory that was actually just an illusion. I think it is Meteor or Supernova.
Supernova doesn't sound familiar. Oh well.
Yeah. Anyway, not important. So Tifa has like a higher durability / power output than anything in the Ruby universe. So it's it's one of those where I just want them to have the comeback. You know what I mean?
It's deserved.
Put some respect on my girl.
Some respect on her name.
Also, Master Chief versus Doom Guy. I want some respect on please. Doom Guy's name. You know what I mean?
They don't need to run that back. Ain't nothing gonna change. Ain't nothing gonna change with that fight.
Nah, I think that fight changes a lot.
Doom Guy don't got no new feats.
Yeah, he does. Doom Eternal.
Oh, I didn't play that game.
Yeah, Doom Eternal and then the Doom remake. Those are the Doom remake is actually technically like a sequel.
Well, Halo got that Infinite. I don't know. I didn't play that either.
How would that do?
And Halo got that show too. Let's see. Let's pull some feats from the TV show.
The TV show that's like a totally different game. That'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. They put
the real life actor.
I think Doom from the original could beat Master Chief from the TV show. Like it's just the one Doom.
I got it. You know what they should do?
What?
If they do a Doom Chief remake, they should do the live action The Rock from the Doom movie versus the Master Chief from that show.
Wait, but Rock wasn't even Doom guy in that movie.
I don't think they had a Doom guy in the movie.
No,
So
no,
they
no.
were just
There
happy
was
to
a
Rock.
main guy in that movie that
What was
became
he,
the
Doom guy?
yeah, he became the Doom guy at the end.
Oh, I thought they were all just weird
and
soldiers.
the Rock was like a dude that became like the final boss. Like literally.
I knew The Rock was the evil dude. I just didn't know that the main character was Doom guy.
Yeah, well he not in name, but he's the guy that like dons the armor and
So,
like there's a whole really cool scene at the end of the movie where it looks like they were trying to recreate the video game.
oh, then they should do that if they remake it.
Yeah.
Do the
That'd
live
be
action versions.
that'd be a funny rematch if they did that.
That could be the gag fight of the season.
Gag fight of I feel like they're gonna do one of the cereal mascot fights as the gag fight
Oh
of the season.
no, not the mascot.
I mean, okay, look. They literally put it up here in their like, what is Death Battle? They put Captain Crunch versus Tony the Tiger right here. And the only reason that I feel like they would put this, because the other two are actually fights that happened. They had Omni-Man and Homelander and Mario versus Sonic. So I'm like,
Under the Tiger.
I feel like they're messing with us by putting this here. But
Captain Crunch loses.
to Tony the Tiger?
Yeah, he's
What
gonna
is-
try to crunch the ties on me. Tony's gonna like slash him.
Okay.
Fun fact: did you know Captain Crunch they pay extra so that the cereal is always put on the second show, so that the mascot is looking kids in their eyes. He's at
No.
the perfect kid height to look them in their eyes.
I did not realize that.
Yeah, next time you go to a store, look at Captain Crunch. They're always placed low so the character can look kids in their eyes and entice them to buy it. Fun fact.
Good to know.
And because of that, I can't support Captain Crunch.
Because they're targeting people?
Yeah, he trying to steal all these kids.
Scrolling back a little bit, we also forgot that we have a confirmed Light versus Columbo. Not
Who's
necessarily
Columbo?
a death battle. Columbo's a detective from an old UK show, but you always get to see the episodes from like the villain's perspective, and then Columbo like walks in and like Sherlock Holmes already figured out what happened like immediately. Yeah, it's
And this is Light from Death Note.
yeah. It was the one that everybody was like, why do they keep putting these like last season? They kept putting like little teasers for this fight. And everybody thought it was going to be the finale, but then they did the Galactus Unicron.
Interesting. I would have to look up Columbo. Well, I won't because my whole premise is I don't look up characters ahead of time. But
Yeah,
That's
I
gonna be an
mean,
interesting
you
one to see.
you look up not to get feats necessarily, but just to like get an idea
Who
of
they
who the
are.
character is.
yeah,
I mean, that's what I do. I at least get a little bit of like who the character is. Back into the ones that are confirmed actual episodes. Mahito versus Shigaraki.
that's the one somebody told me about. I heard My Hero ended recently, but I stopped watching. I stopped reading a while ago, so I don't know all of Shigaraki's like in-game feats. So if they're giving him all for one, he'll probably win. But if it's just Shigaraki like early, Mahito's probably gonna take that.
I think, well, they're definitely going to do it like them at their best, right?
So then if he gets all for one, I don't see how anybody's beating him.
I think what they will probably do, and it won't be completely accurate to like Mahito's like power level, is they will probably scale Mahito to the Shibuya incident, and then they'll probably do whatever the biggest feat from My Hero Academia is for Shigaraki's, which I think even like Shigaraki's like incomplete evolved erase. The thing he does in the first like the before the main war, there's like that first fight.
Anything after Stars and Stripes, I'm lost.
Yeah, no, it's the fight. It was the war before Stars and Stripes, where they're like hitting all the
against the
compounds.
other evil people.
Yeah, it's before all like the heroes retire, and then there's like the final war or whatever. But I think that big erase where like the scale dude gets like dusted, I feel like that is a better feat than anything in Jujutsu Kaisen right now.
It would be.
Yeah.
But then it comes into question. Mahito has no cursed energy. Not Mahito, Shigaraki. So technically he wouldn't even be able to see Mahito. And all Mahito needs to do is touch.
Ooh, that's true. Well, okay.
Because like Naruto couldn't see Ichigo. He had to use the nature chakra to kind of feel where he would be at.
All right. So Are you okay if I like spoil you a little bit on manga stuff? Actually, you know
Yeah,
what?
I'm not reading.
We're gonna keep it spoiler free because the anime's not hasn't gotten there yet.
For My Hero, right?
Yeah. Because My Hero's
Okay, cool.
done. Like the initial story is done now.
Yeah, I heard my brother told me about the last chapter.
Yeah,
Kind
it
of know that
was
stuff.
it was all right.
Yeah, I will take your word for it. I hear different.
All right. Next episode 200, Ash versus Yugi.
Oh, Ash Ketchum.
Yeah, Ash
I don't
Ketchum
know why I
versus
was thinking Ash
Yugimoto.
from like Evil Dead or whatever.
No, I don't think that would work.
Ash versus Yugi. Yugi's gonna win because he has Egyptian gods, and Ash has nothing that can beat a Slifer the Sky Dragon. Like, what's Charizard gonna do to Slifer the Sky Dragon? Come on, people. What are we talking about?
I could see that. I'm trying to think. I feel like if it's every card that Yugi's ever had versus every Pokemon that Ash has ever like owned and worked with, I'm more just like, how is this fight gonna work? Like,
Well,
what are
even if
they
Ash
determining
uses
it
all his
by?
Pokemon, like Dark Magician is a magician. He's gonna Dark Magic attack all of them, unless Ash gets like a Mew or a Mewtwo or something.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I'm like, I want to look up.
If we go by most, if we go by most popular, then Yugi gets Slifer the Sky Dragon, Celtic Guardian, Karibo, Dark Magician, and Dark Magician Girl. I think those are his five most popular.
Mm-hmm.
Ash would get Pikachu, Charizard. Feel like he probably get Squirtle from Squirtle Squad, Pidgeot, and probably like Butterfree.
Ash had a Dragonite.
For how
Uh,
long? Because I feel like that wouldn't be a
Journeys,
pop.
Pokemon Journeys.
Oh, maybe he would get Lapras too instead of Squirtle. Actually, see, bro,
Yeah, I'm just looking at everything that he's ever had and seeing if he at least has a legendary to like. Because I think the closest thing he has to a legendary that's on his team is like Dragonite and
Yeah,
Lucario.
he's never caught a legendary because he just forgets to throw a Pokeball. He's so focused on helping him.
Man, I think that's part of like the fun part of the show is that most of the trainers don't have legendaries
Yeah,
because they're like,
and me,
one of a kind. But
I'll be throwing all kinds of Pokeballs at legendaries. I'm a menace.
I will say this: Pikachu is a monster.
Nah, Pikachu getting worked.
Uh
Karibo finna work Pikachu.
maybe original series Pikachu, but Pikachu is like beyond a level 100 Pokemon because Pikachu throws hands with fully trained Charizards.
Exodia is going to obliterate.
Oh, see, I will argue that Yugi doesn't get Exodia.
Yugi's the only one that ever had Exodia.
Exactly, but he never recovered Exodia.
Kinda he did, because in the city tournament,
Mm-hmm.
the rare hunters recovered Exodia, and he fought the hunter that had his Exodia and beat that hunter.
Oh, okay, so he got it back.
I would be inclined to believe he took all his Exodia back. It was never shown because he didn't put it back in his deck, but I'm pretty sure he got his cards back from that rare hunter.
Oh, then that's it. It's over.
He just never used Exodia after that.
Oh, okay. So he technically has it.
Yeah, but just doesn't use it anymore.
Okay. Interesting. I'm more just like, are they doing like end game everybody, or if they're doing just like a regional like first series? But I think it's gonna be a fun fight regardless.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, and I'm sure people will argue that certain Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh cards weren't included. So
Yeah.
that's going to draw a lot of attention regardless.
Yep. Well, I mean, it'll probably come down to those ones where it's like Pokemon versus Digimon kind of in a way.
And Digimon literally destroyed.
Yeah, I feel like honestly, it'd be more fun to see Digimon versus Yu-Gi-Oh.
That would be way more fun. And Omni-Man versus Slifer, not Omni-Man, Omegamon, Omnimon
Yeah.
versus Slifer the Sky Dragon. Now we talking. Missed opportunity.
And then right before the live stream, the live stream to start the Kickstarter, they hit the 450.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Simon the Digger from Gurren Lagann versus the White Lantern, Kyle. I don't remember his last name.
I'm not too familiar with the White Lanterns.
Mm-hmm.
So I would literally be just throwing a dart at the board. I don't know how to fight.
So White Lantern is just
I know they're like life.
No, White Lantern beyond that is they have mastered all of the emotional spectrums, so all the different lantern colors.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got the the life equation as compared to the anti-life equation.
So you can't lose.
Maybe, I don't know. See, that's the thing. It's like both of these characters are beyond multiversal, and I have a feeling it's gonna be like one of those things where it's like both of these characters can do a bunch of stuff, but White Lantern just has more, has done it more. Like
You
the
know,
experience part of it.
that's kind of where I was leaning at, because as I think about stuff, anime versus comics, usually the comic characters win because they have more outlandish feats.
Yeah.
So I would probably go with the White Lantern in that case.
Yeah,
But
but
that's completely unknown.
I feel like this one's gonna be really similar to Wally West versus Archie Sonic.
I mean, that was fun.
Yeah.
Completely didn't go the way I expected it, but it was a fun watch.
Yeah, I think we both got that wrong because I have a soft spot for rooting for the Sonic characters.
And that's going to be your downfall.
Yeah, maybe we'll see. And the last one that is not yet confirmed but has been announced is Ruby versus Maka. Finally.
Maka from Soul Eater?
Yeah.
Oh, two franchises I genuinely hate.
Really?
Yeah, don't like Soul Eater, don't like Ruby. I could care less about that one, bro. I hate those are Maka's the reason I hate Soul Eater is because of her. I think she's such an annoying main character and didn't deserve to be in the show.
That's crazy because Maka was like the only reason I stuck with the show.
Oh no, man! Def the Kid way more interesting. Black Star the most interesting. Okay. Maka was like the weakest out of all of them.
Yeah, Maka was weak. Black Star was the annoying one to me, but to me he wasn't the main character. You know what I mean? And Death the Kid was cool, but I fucking hated his weakness.
Everything needs to be symmetrical.
The symmetrical thing, I was like, bro, this guy has such a cool intro, and then it's just like, you're off cue. Get over here. All right, from the top, and I was just like, oh no.
But then they also had that one dude with, I think he had like the Thunder Staff or something. He was dope too. Like everybody around Maka was just doper than her. And we had to stick with the lamest character. I hated her.
I don't know. I feel like Maka is one of those characters that's like very analytical. And I think that's actually going to be Ruby's downfall. And Maka in the manga is like, gets wild.
Well, I think I hate Ruby more, so I'd be okay with something like that.
Yeah, me too. That's everything from this. We're getting another episode down here. And we're getting another live action. We don't know what that is yet.
Ooh, and that's the logo for Ismahawk.
Yeah.
So it's probably gonna be something superhero related.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a street level fight like Daredevil versus Nightwing or Winter Soldier versus Red Hood.
Yeah, I could see him do something like that too. I love if they did the Falcon with the Captain America shield. Oh man, I don't know if they could actually do that live action. That might be too much.
Yeah, that might be much. Yeah. I do agree. It'd be cool to have a Captain America live action fight, but I feel like all the characters I would want Captain America to go up against, it would just be better for them to be in other formats.
Yeah, if they're going like popular things on social media, it would be Captain America versus Black Panther, which might be possible for them to do live action.
Why would they do that? They're in the same series.
A lot of people are arguing about who would win that fight. It's very split, actually. So if they're going social media wise,
I don't think Captain America has a win condition.
Neither do I. But a lot of people argue that Black Panther wouldn't be able to like keep up with Captain America's hands and his shield. The fact that he could calculate where it's going to bounce and stuff. But I totally agree that Black Panther. But if they're trying to get viewership, that might be the route they go.
I feel like it'd be the way to go with the live action fight would unironically be to get two birds, one stone. Listen to me here. They remake either Captain America versus Batman or Black Panther versus Batman.
A remake is crazy. So I'd be okay if they did Batman versus Black Panther.
So they get this rematch of our choice out of the way. That'd be only if we like vote for it, which I don't think the fans will vote for. I hear a lot of the fans are like, we need to do Ben versus Hal again, and I'm like, but why?
Yuck! That's such a waste of time.
I know.
If Hal can rewind time, then it's gonna end the same way, regardless.
Yeah.
unless they take that away.
Yep. Did you see the preview for Kratos versus Ashura? Because there's a little preview for it.
No, play that bad boy.
Okay, all right. Let me.
I only saw the preview for Omni Man versus Bardock.
Kratos, my son. Kratos. You bring nothing but suffering. Look around at what you have done. Taking pity on you has been my greatest mistake. Just as taking pity on this thing will prove to be your greatest mistake. It was you. Your affection for Pandora is just one more failure in a miserable lifetime of failures. Your pathetic attempt for atonement from the family you slaughtered has caused nothing but havoc on Olympus. Once in your pathetic life, don't fail. Don't fail her like you failed your family. Kratos.
Okay, I'm with that.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Devin says Kratos in another death battle sounds awful.
Sounds what? Awesome? Awful? Awful? What do you mean? What do you mean, Devin? I guess it's worse. It's not Batman. Kratos hasn't been in a death battle. The only death battle that he has feats from is from the original trilogy for him. He has nothing from the new God of War 4 or Ragnarok.
I get what Devin's kind of saying because Kratos really hasn't changed since. He's still the same person.
Is he though?
Yeah.
He didn't mentally change. He didn't find different kinds of strength and different kinds of weapons that he can use.
Nah, because even then he still had to go back to his blades of whatever they're called.
The Blades of Chaos, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not like he relied upon like the boots of Hermes.
Nah, but that he forsake his whole life back then. So he was really trying not to use anything that reminded him of that. But yeah, he's still the same guy that gets stronger off rage.
Yeah, I think that's just because he is the God of War.
Well, not anymore, technically.
I mean, not of that pantheon anymore. That's for sure.
Yeah,
but I think that's gonna. I am excited to see just how
he has an axe
and a shield.
Yeah, he's got his axe and his shield.
Yep, I'm just excited to see how cool the animation is gonna be for that one.
Oh yeah, that one's gonna be dope.
The fight.
I'm wondering how it's actually gonna be. That's my one thing with Death Battle coming back and they're not under Rooster Teeth anymore. How are the animations gonna look? Because I'm imagining they lost a lot of their workers, a lot of the talent that was doing it.
They did, and they're trying to get as much back from the last season as they can.
Okay, that's my biggest worry is the quality.
Yeah,
I'm assuming
with the Kickstarter the way it's going, I think that quality is gonna be up high.
Yeah, this was probably like 2 years worth from what Rooster Teeth was giving them. They made $500,000.
Yeah, and it's still going up.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll reach $1 million.
Yeah,
I think.
I think they'll at least reach the 700,000.
Yeah, I haven't even backed them yet. Once that paycheck hit, I'm gonna throw something their way.
And are you gonna get the what's it called? One sec, let me jump back there real quick.
I can already tell you, nope.
What?
I'm gonna get the bare basic $5 package.
Bare basic $5. That's all you're doing?
That's all I'm doing, brother.
If you get Bankai though, you get the free champion coin.
I appreciate it. Don't need it.
You ain't gonna support your boy Ichigo by getting the Bankai level? Nope. Crazy.
The only other one I would get, but I'm not gonna get because it's way too expensive, is the one where you get producer credit. But I think that's like either $2,000 or $5,000, and it's probably sold
out. Let me check.
That was the only other one where I was like, "Oh, that's worth it."
No, they still have 5,000s on the table. Super Tengen Topa. There's 2 left of 15.
Man, I'm planning a Japan trip in October. I can't drop $5,000 on Death Battle. I can afford $5.
Yeah, they also got Fused Deity.
I don't know
Bunch
what
of
that
those
is.
left. The one that I really want to do, and I think they have it as like an add-on now, is or they had it as an add-on was there it is, add-on. Get your matchup on Death Battlecast. Pitch your matchup to Wiz and Boomstick.
Oh yeah. And
Yeah.
I think like 2 after that is they promise to do whatever Death Battle you want, something like that.
The one of them is they will put it on a Death Battlecast.
Ah, yeah, okay. That's
Yes.
the one that I was looking at.
Yeah, which is 1,500. But just honestly, just pitching sounds fun, and I feel like just
You know,
from the pitch alone, it'll probably like there's a high chance it'll get put onto.
do you have a Death Battle you would pitch him?
Yeah.
What you got?
Well, I mean, we have like our top 5 death battles from back in the day, but I still think I'd either pitch Ryuka Matoya versus Shion from Kingdom Hearts, or I'll do the Aqua versus Tori Hansen.
Nah, they're not. Oh, that one they would take. That's a good one. I want to
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I would,
What was up?
I would pitch, and this is a different Death Battle than they've ever done, and I've thought about this for years. Inspector Gadget versus where in the world is Carmen Sandiego, where he has to track down this thief and bring her to justice.
Go Gadget. He's just gonna say
Go
Gadget.
baby powder and track her footprints.
Go Gadget, Carmen Sandiego finder, and he
Yeah.
wins.
Yeah, that's a whole different Death Battle. All he has to do is just find her and cuff her. The whole episode is he's just tracking her down from country to country.
Yeah, that'd be a funny one. I think.
Yeah, that'd be a good gag episode.
I think a lot of yours from when we did the top 5 death battles.
They happened, yeah. They was watching us.
Yeah,
They did the Michael Myers, Jason.
They
They
did
did
the fusions fight.
Yeah, yep. They did the Homelander Omni-Man
They
fight.
did do the Homelander. That I feel like they've done all of yours from that video.
Just about. There was 2 anime related that they didn't touch because they don't really do anime.
Oh yeah, it was Hero Reborn versus or
The assassin dude.
yeah.
But yeah, they knocked out a bunch of mine. So I was satisfied.
Yeah. I at least got Stitch in Death Battle, although I will say it was not against the person I thought it was going to be against.
Yeah, Rocket Raccoons. We all knew how that fight was going to go.
Yeah. Stitch versus Pikachu is one that I still want to see, though, kind of.
Why? Stitch wins easily.
Well, if they don't do, like, the anime Stitch, then it's closer.
Oh, okay. There's a difference. Oh, you mean just movie Stitch?
Yeah. It would just be, like, movies and the Disney TV show.
Oh, yeah. That might be a fun one.
Okay. Shifting gears to our other topic of discussion. This has been the OtakuZ podcast. If you like what you heard and you want to hear more, please go check out the bonus episode link in the description. And if you enjoyed it, please drop a like, subscribe, and we will see you all in the next episode.